Hello, good morning. This is JOJI BOLASA. I choose Roman Mathematics for my synopsis and my PowerPoint report. And this is my requirements for the M100 subject. So, I choose Roman Mathematics because I believe that Roman Mathematics has or have a good contribute of our mathematics. So 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 the Roman mathematics was the dominant empire on earth by the middle of the first century. They remained the titan that the grip of the old Greek and Hellenic Empire, and the mathematical revolution of the Greek ground to the halt. However, no mathematical invention occurred under the Roman Empire, and the Republic was no mathematician. So we all know that after the Greek and the Babylonian topic, the next generation is the Roman. The generation they have a empire which is the wolves. Then later on, the contribution of the Romans on today mathematics. The Roman numeral originated in ancient Rome. This Asian is believed to have started with Asian Etruscan. Roman numerals were developed so that the Roman could easily price different goods and service, and also Romans used Roman numerals for trading and commerce. We have the contribution of our Roman in our mathematics, which is the Roman numerals. Until now, we use it especially in the elementary school. We have the 7 letters that can use for the Roman numerals. So the Roman numerals written as a combination of 7 letters. We have I, V, X, L, C, D, M, and vinculum. So I is equivalent to 1, V is equivalent to 5, and X is equivalent to 10, and L is equivalent to 50. C is equivalent to 100, D is equivalent by 500, M is equivalent to 1,000. So, if vinculum has, for example, for vinculum is underline, for example, is M underline to upper of the M, we have the underline of the upper of the M is equivalent to 10,000. So, we have a rule for writing a Roman numerals. So, note for this is the letter should be arranged to largest to smallest and let it show as a letter numeral. For example of this is the 1515. You can write M is equivalent to 1000, D is equivalent to 500, X is equivalent to 10, and V is equivalent to 5. So, you can write 1515 to Roman numerals for M, D, X, V. So, after that, we have Roman mathematic addition and subtraction. For the rules of addition, convert constructive prefixes to normal and concentrate both the numbers. Then the Roman subtractions convert subtraction prefixes to normal and remove common symbols. So for adding, the rules is to adding the same letter. You can add the same letter. For example, is XX plus XX. You do not write XXXXX. You can write XLV. Because the rule of the Roman numerals, we have 3 letters can repeated. For example, is 4x, do not 40, do not write 4x. You can write XL. because we have our rule for Roman numerals. We can repeat 3 times a letter with visible by 10. Then later on, we have a theory of the origin of Roman mathematics. There are several theories as to how the ancient Etruscan and Romans were designated. They were. One leading theory has that they derived from the tally stick used by shepherds to court their cattle. The shepherd used to cut notches in the ricks. So the one of the theories regarding the Roman numerals is the hand, which is one finger is equivalent to 1 and 2 fingers equivalent to 2, and the lastly is the 5. Example, this 5 is equivalent to V is equivalent to 5. This is the one of theory of our topic. Then later on, in Roman mathematics, we do not have 0. It's believed that there was 0 in Roman, but it has no Roman numeral. The digit 0 is only used in a positional number such as decimal. In the Roman representation of 0 orally, it's called nulla or nihil, which means none in Latin. So the Roman tradition, they not use for 0 because he believed that 0 is not to use for the Roman numerals because he believed that 0 is a decimal. Then later and after that, in the Roman mathematics, we have the abacus. The abacus is developed by ancient Roman in the poster and based to recent and early abacus like Greek and Babylonian. So in this nation, we have the abacus, but this Roman this Roman generation, we have a abacus adapted to the Greek and Babylonian because he believed that the abacus is the best portable calculating device we can use for the engineerings. Then after that, we have the horologia, is the study of the means measurement time in the term of general clock. In the Roman follow 12 hours of light and 12 hours of the darkness. In the Roman horologia, the terms are median in designated time before at the middle of the day. So horologia, it used the time of the Roman. It is a day or night. He believed that the horologia is a general clock which is 12 for the day and 12 for the night. So we have a two form of horologia, which is the solaria and the clepsydra. So later on, I will discuss about the clepsydra or solaria. So the two forms of horologia which is the solaria or the sunyal, or the another word is sunyal, or the shadow clock, make use for the sun of source telling the time. So I repeat, solaria, it is also called the shadow clock, may use in the sun of the source telling the time. I think one of the example of the Roman mathematics, the shadow of the man, he discovered that the shadow of the man is present or appear in your front it is a time of the 12 noon. Then later on, we have a clepsydra or the water clock. It's not use the sunlight to tell the time. This also need a seasonal adjustment, but they could be used at night because did not require sunlight. So that the clepsydra is the water check, identify it's a day when the water is high. If the water is high volume, it means it is a day. When the water is low volume, I think it is the night. Sorry if not, I'm not sure for that. Then then later on, the Roman calendar was used by the Roman Kingdom and Republic. The first and the early Roman calendar was introduced the first emperor of Roman. Then Noma Noma Fapilus was the legendary second king of the Rome and added January and February to the calendar, which made into 355 days. Julian calendar was very useful in the ancient Rome. It changed the Roman calendar to symbolize and connection with the movement and earth and sun. Mathematics teaching in ancient Rome, the Roman education system was similar to Greek but had certain difference. The Roman used applied the mathematics used of physics and engineering. Then Ptolemy, or his name is Claudius Ptolemaeus, but we know him as Ptolemy, not such as knows at his slight name Claudius probably means we has a Roman citizen, we as astronomer, mathematician, and geographer. I think Ptolemy is the one of the genius mathematician. So I believe that Ptolemy has or have a good contributor in our mathematics. Then Pappus of Alexandria, we have wrote a several work including the commentates of Ptolemy, arguments and treatment of rational longitude or longitude element. Then the example of synagogue are the Pappus Central Theorem, the Pappus Exhaustion Theorem, and the Pappus Change. Then I believe that Pappus Synagogue has or have 7 books that create. 3 of these is I will search about this. The 3 of these is the Pappus Central Theorem, the Pappus Exhaustion Theorem, Pappus Change, which is working until now. So the Pappus Century Theorem is either of two related theorem dealing with surface area and the volume of surface and solids of the revolution. So in this Pappus centroid theorems, I think it is a triangular cylinder which is identified for the volume, areas, radius. Then next is the Pappus hexagon theorem. It states that every 2 triple of collinear part of ABC and small ABC, which is A, we have 6 lines. We have large A to small B. I think for that line segment. And later on, we have the Pappus change. The Pappus change is a change of tangent circles of descending radial with abelius and area confirmed by 3. So this Pappus change has a confirmed by 3 or area or volume. So I believe that this topic we have a more lesson that I have learned about Roman mathematics. So I believe that I choose Roman mathematics because they have a lot of contribution in our mathematics. One of example is the Roman numerals. Until now we use it, and the one of the most favorite is Ptolemy because I am believe that is of genius about the mathematics. So in this presentation, I think Sir Sorry for that. This is mine presenting video for you. So I think, sir, I do my best. And also thank you, sir. That's all.